I'm making one of the world's most popular grilled meat dishes today, burgers. Not just any burgers, I'm making Greek burgers today with ground lamb. A little bit of fresh chopped oregano. I always like to add a little fresh mint. Mint is one of the most popular herbs in the Greek kitchen. It goes naturally well with lamb. It smells really pungent, really refreshing. Using fresh herbs is a really easy way to make something as simple as a burger really impressive. There's always a little garlic in my lamb burgers. 2 cloves go a long way. You want to chop this quite finely. Burgers are something that Greeks make pretty often. It's a really easy midweek meal. Kids love them. There are 2 names for them in the Greek kitchen. One is bifteki, and the other one, can you guess it? Burger. To make your burgers a little bit fluffier and also to hold them together while they're on a hot grill, you want to add an egg. Just lightly beaten. Right into the meat mixture. I always add a little bit of breadcrumb. It gives the final texture of the burgers a nice light fluffiness. About a heaping tablespoon to start with. A fair amount of salt. Don't be afraid to season your meat. Salt is your friend, especially when you're making burgers. A little pepper. And then I'm gonna give this a nice mix. I always use my hands to do this. If it's a little bit dry, I know to add some liquid. If it's a little bit wet, I know to add some breadcrumb. The one thing I always add, though, is a little bit of extra virgin Greek olive oil, because in a good burger, you need to have pretty high fat content, and why not add a little good fat to make that happen? I'm just gonna go wash my hands, get these covered and put them in the fridge for about a half hour. That helps firm up the mixture a little bit so that it holds together beautifully on the grill. And then I'm gonna make my special feta stuffing for my Greek burgers. I wanna get my feta mixture ready. It's not plain feta that's going in here. I like to make a little special mixture. Lemon, and this very traditional Greek ingredient, cayenne pepper. Goes great with feta. I just want to crumble this up and get it ready. Greeks love lemon, and it goes really great with a little bit of feta cheese. My cayenne, you can do this to taste. I like it hot. And you basically just want to mash this with your fork. If it seems a little bit dry, don't be afraid to reach for a little olive oil. I'm gonna set this aside, get my tomatoes ready, because this is the garnish for my Greek biftekia. The only thing I add to the tomatoes is a little bit of salt. Brings out their lovely juices. I'm ready to shape my burgers. I have to get the mixture out of the fridge. Bifteki time. The first thing I'm gonna do is heat up my grill pan. It has to be nice and hot when those burgers go in there. You guessed it, a little bit of olive oil. And here is the fun part. I'm making them rather compact. Make a little indentation right in the middle. Gather up a little bit of your spicy feta filling. Stuff that in there. Close it up again and kind of reshape it. This is ready for the heat. The burgers will take around 4 or 5 minutes aside. I like to use pita bread instead of hamburger buns when I make Greek burgers. And for that, I'm using Grecian Delight pita pockets for my Greek biftekia. These are ready to flip. This smells like you want to eat it right now, which is exactly what I want to do. They're ready to come off. They're really juicy. I just want to get my bread cut open to make a nice deep pocket for the burgers. Oh, that looks great. See all that great melting feta cheese in there, a little spice. Getting that stuffed with delicious tomatoes. This is primordial. It's so good. The meat is so juicy. That mint is like just screaming out at me. The feta cheese has just a little bite, and the whole thing works really well and is kind of tamed by the nice subtle flavor of the pita pocket. It's okay to be messy when you're eating a Greek bifteki. It's really good.